برأيك هل يكفي تغيير القوانين والسياسات لتعزيز عملية تمكين المرأة؟
Well, I've seen many countries with laws providing quotas for women, whether in the universities, in parliament, and so on. My own view is that whilst it is useful, it is not always effective. I'm looking at these countries that have this legislation. Singapore does not have a legislation which says that women must constitute how many percent of the parliament, but we have a significant portion now, at least 29% of the women of the parliamentarians are women. And that is, in a sense, organic, but at the same time, it is also because we provide the environment. This is the thing that we have also to bear in mind, that we say we leave it to just, the environment as it develops. It doesn't work. Yes. You must have the environment that supports women's growth and development. So even though you don't have the law, but the environment that supports. For instance, if you have a political party, the party puts up candidates who are female. If the party does not put up candidates who are female, the women can never get elected as a member of parliament. So that's important. And also, women, I've spoken to so many women in Saudi Arabia, in other parts of the world, in Singapore. As I said, they're not asking for special treatment. They're asking for equal treatment, equal access to opportunities and the chance to be given the ability to make their own choices in their lives, which is important. So I think by and large, if you look at the development of women, it also depends on having a positive environment. The other critical factor, also important in Singapore, is attitude, social attitudes. If social attitudes don't change, it is still steeped in a whole idea that a woman's role is at home, to take care of the children, it will be very difficult. So social attitudes have to change, and we recognize too that is the biggest challenge for us. For us, it's not allowing the girls to go to school or to work, but rather is the distribution of responsibilities at home. Yeah. So when the distribution of responsibilities is not equal, it's very difficult for women to pursue their career or to be the best in their profession. So for us, that continues to be a bit of the challenge. But it must be a supportive environment, effective policies encouraging women, social attitudes that are changing that will support women's development.
With law. These all, with law, will make the big change, I think.
I think if you have the law, it's a reference point.
Yeah.
And we are at different stages of development. For me, I've spoken to some women in the developing countries, and they told me that laws are important for them because laws provide at least a reference point. They can go back to their policy makers and say, look, their government, and say, look, your law says this, why is this not happening? So women in different stages of development may require different kinds of intervention.